We got a shakeup in the small city of Millersville. Both the police chief and the assistant chief resigned from their posts. News 2's Andy Cordan works extensively with Millersville police, and today had a chance to speak to the chief for the first time since he resigned. Andy, tell us what the chief had to say.
Hey there, Mark. I can tell you Melvin Brown is 67 years old. He's been in law enforcement his whole life. He was a Metro cop for 30 years. He was a SWAT officer, a vice cop. He worked in intelligence. He was so knowledgeable, he actually was an instructor at the Metro Police Training Academy. Now, this past December, this cop became the interim police chief in Millersville. The problem, however, his post-certification had expired. That's the Tennessee requirement that legally allows a police officer to do their job. On Wednesday, July 26th, after investigations and media allegations of working as a non-certified full-time police officer, Melvin Brown resigns as the Millersville police chief.
All the issues with the media over and over again is a catalyst or a trigger or the straw that broke the camel's back to go with every other reason that I don't need to work full-time anywhere, including Millersville. This is that next step to move on.
Melvin Brown tells News 2 he was scheduled to soon go to transition school to be recertified as a Tennessee police officer. Until that time, Brown tells me he was a full-time police officer in the Millersville Police Department. If Brown had been working the streets and interacting with citizens, he'd be in violation of post-commission requirements, which is echoed by post-commission investigators in this hearing on the matter this past Friday.
Are they operating illegally?
If Chief Brown is alone working in full-time capacity, I would say he would be still violating the post rules.
But Brown tells me that his full-time status with Millersville did not violate post rules. That's because it's not illegal if he works his full-time job as an administrator, staying around the office, which Brown says is exactly what he did. And the few times that he claims he went into the field, Brown tells me he was with a sworn police officer, which is not a post-commission violation.
The entire time that I remained as a full-time employee, the only thing I did before and after that actually is administrative work. Part of it was due to a long-term injury and then a corrective surgery that I'm like 90% recovered from, and I'm thankful for that. But I am not wearing a police uniform out patrolling the streets of Millersville. That I have never done that that I recall when I was alone. I've never interacted with the public by myself in official capacity. I've talked to people. I've comforted some grieving family members, but I was on the scene with other officers. I was just trying to exercise due diligence and do the right thing.
So in the end, Brown tells me that he loves the city of Millersville, but he loves his family more, and he resigned because he wants to get his PhD in criminal justice and spend time with his 15 grandkids. Back to you, Mark.
Andy, thank you so much. Now, the Sumner County DA has declined to take this case, but the post-commission investigators are still investigating Millersville GPS as well as pay records. We'll keep you updated.